What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, aka the next Hokage. Welcome back to Naruto Online. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. I just woke up enjoying my morning protein shake, trying to get motivated for the day. Let's jump right into these New Year's events. Let's see if Oasis got their groove back. Let's see if this is like Naruto's birthday Oasis or Thanksgiving Day Oasis. No, it's not. Spoiler. But it's a step. It's a step in the right direction. So let's get it on. Lucky Board is back. Like I always say, this is a great event because you can double dip, even triple dip at times. So I do like the Lucky Board here event. What I'm gonna kind of focus on, I'm going to go crazy on medium threads. And when I say go crazy, I just mean spending the rest of my coupons. I'm gonna go crazy on the medium threads and the medium level refinement runes, mostly because there's a refinement rebate event going on. So that's a no brainer. And then of course, I really wanna get my battle armor up here as well. Like for example, if you look at the medium threads, they cost 38 coupons in the store. 2 rolls of the Lucky Board will cost you 40, so a little bit more, but you do get some change back, and you also get to go twice on the board, which will get you closer and closer to this ninja pack. You might even get a free Hashirama, who knows? So that's definitely a good thing to go for there. And then of course, like I said, the rebate event for refinement runes is going on as well, so I'm definitely going to tap out as much as I possibly can there. That allows me to get, this is what I talk about when I talk about double dipping and triple dipping. This is a double dip here, so I'll be able to buy these from this, get Lucky Boards, get ninja packs, and get rebates. That's a triple dip, I think, but it's too early for me to worry about that. So a good value all the way around for these medium levels here. So this is what I would recommend you guys focus on. Protection runes, if you need them, go for it. I would say Shikamaru is, I could have swore they said that Playboy and Shikamaru Make Out Paradise were not going to be in the game for like indefinitely. And all of a sudden, like 2 weeks later, he's back. I thought there was something going on. There was this big like uproar on the forums, and then all of a sudden he's back. So that was womp womp. Danzo's here for a pretty, like, considering, the cost of like things like Tobirama and Saratobi and Sage Jiraiya and Sage Naruto. These are some pretty reasonable prices, even including Hidan. I'm not gonna go for it, but when you kind of think about it in the grand scheme of some of those really high-end ninjas, Hidan is pretty well priced for the most part. Like I said, still way too expensive for my blood, but when you compare that to a Tobirama or something, there's no comparison. And then of course Danzo is even cheaper as well. So I don't really need him. I mean, I would take him. Let's not get it twisted. I would definitely take Danzo. But I'm gonna focus on power this week. I'm just gonna keep on pumping into the medium level and the medium threads, pump those up as much as I possibly can. And then once I get to that point, which I won't because you can redeem these 200 times a piece, but if somehow I got to that point, I would then go into Danzo after that. So that's just kind of my thoughts there. Goldfish still here, price is still high, but luckily we only have it until the 30th, so one more day, and then we can say goodbye to this stupid event. Land of Lightning's Treasure. So I'm not gonna speak too much on this because I've never used this side before, so I don't really have a good, like this side's a little bit different because he doesn't have to use his ability to summon lions. They just automatically just summon. So that's definitely a good difference there. Other than that, and that frees him up to have a mystery. But like I said, I don't know enough about him. I've never really seen him in combat, so I'm not really gonna speak on that. I'm sure there'll be someone else online that I'll have a better breakdown of should you buy Great Ninja War Sai. I say no on Chauza. I already have Chauza. And I'm not saying that to brag or anything, but I didn't top up on purpose to get him. Like I just got him in another event. I can't remember what it was, but I remember being able to get him pretty easily. I already have him. I didn't top up on purpose to get him. I didn't go out of my way to go get him at all. So I would think that most people not only have him or have really close to the amount of fragments that they need to get him very, very soon. So this just seems weird. Especially considering that we have Great Ninja War Butterfly Choji. Like, considering we have him, I don't know why. Don't really know why. So I'm gonna pretty much ignore these. Let me check the value for these. Level 4 Machitama, 105. How much does that cost in the actual, I'm just clicking all over the place. How much does that actually cost? So a little discount there, and nothing to write home to your mom about. Like, don't write your mom about that. She doesn't want to hear about that at all. She don't care. She's like, really? That's it? That's the discount? She don't care. So Land of Lightning Treasure, I'm gonna kind of ignore. I wish this was just a permanent event. Because they could do well by just making that a permanent event. I say you could change it every day, to be completely honest with you. Because it doesn't always have to be a brand new ninja. So if it's 2 ninjas every single day, you can put Fu in there one day. You can put Haku in there one day. You can put all kinds of ninjas in here, and you can go back and forth, because there are people that want to use Naruto and they want to get a jump start in the fragments. I'm not saying that might be the best thing to do, but I'm saying that would be kind of cool just to have her there permanently. What if I want to speed up the amount of fragments I have on Tenten, you know, or Conan one day, or Akatsuchi? Like, I think that just needs to be a permanent event. Just let it rotate. Maybe if every day is too much, you know, every few days, I don't know. But I think they would do well just to throw that in the permanent rotation, because there's lots of ninjas that people want. There's lots of ninjas that people want to 3-star and 4-star and 5-star as well. So I think that would, like Great Ninja War Kankuro, like we really have no way of making him a 4-star for the most part. So why not just throw him in there just randomly one day or whatever? That's just my thoughts there, to make that event just a little bit better for everyone and to keep it exciting. So that is that. So limited refinement, we already talked about this fruit. I'm just gonna ignore these, just because when it comes to these fruits, they're just too scattershot for me. They're just a little too all over the place. Like for this one, I don't really put a lot of value in the seal scroll, so I'm gonna ignore that. Purification runes are good. Level 5 defense Magitama, of course. Random tactics pages, I don't really like the random nature of it. I'd rather just buy the tactic page that I'm going to use, because if I'm using Sun Move, what good is it for me to get the ghost pages? Like, what good is that? Why am I spending money on a tactic that I'm not going to use? Maybe I'll use it in the future, true, but I'm not using it now, so that's not a power increase. So not really feeling that too much. And then here, same thing, all the way around, I don't like these mystery fruits. I hope once we get 2.0, some of these events that are just kind of convoluted for no reason, I hope they no longer exist once we get into 2.0. Like these right here, oh, buy something and get it 4 days later, that's convoluted for the sake of convolution. And I think that's just a dumb thing, and I hope once we get 2.0, events like this just kind of go away. This is interesting, I think. So you log in once a week and you're able to get 10 Sailor Fragments of Sakura. There goes Make Out again, and then 8 Inner Gates Lee. I mean, it's a good gesture, you know, just a few fragments here and there. It just seems strange because if you are a free-to-play player, you're not going to get anywhere close to getting these. So it just seems kind of strange to just give you a random 10 fragments. But it is 10 fragments closer to some of these really powerful ninjas. Let me just say ninja, not ninjas. Gets you really close to a really powerful ninja like Sailor Sakura. So, I mean, I can't be mad. That's 10 points you don't have to spend in the future, so that's that. You get 1 seal scroll there with when you combine your fragments there. Same thing for here. And then you get some protection runes there. So, I mean, it is what it is. For New Year's, it just seems a little limp, but it is what it is. Now, I have to buy my monthly card gift pack again because that just ran out, but that is pretty much that, guys. I mean, nothing like earth-shattering, but nothing really egregious, except for, you know, this whole thing. The only thing that's really egregious is, you know, getting Jiraiya as a login reward. And there was a lot of back and forth going on in the forums, and really it boils down to something that's very, very simple here. A month is a very, very long time. Logging in every single day for an entire month is a very long time. And if you're, as a company, if you're serious, because all the companies do this, right? All of the companies do this, from games like Smite, Black Desert, mobile games, Summoners Wars. All these games want to entice you to continually log in. They want your investment. They want you to continually think about the game. That way you're invested in the game. That way you're more likely to spend in the game. So you have to kind of take a login reward, in my opinion, very seriously. I'll compare this to DC Legends right now. So I'm playing DC Legends. If you follow the channel, you know Supergirl is the login reward. I made super sure, oh God, why did I say that? I made super sure to log in every single day because I had to have Supergirl. Like, there was just nothing, there was no way you could stop me from logging in every single day because I really had to have Supergirl. So a monthly login reward, I don't think should be taken lightly. It should be something very serious. I think it's really good for your game. It's good for players. It's all around something that I think a lot of thought should be going into. making it Jiraiya, like a ninja that is not even seen because he's lackluster already. So you give a lackluster ninja that people can get for free and they can farm him. They can farm him, they'll get him for free, and he's lackluster. So those three things don't really make it super enticing to get people to log on. And I think that's all people are saying. We understand it's free fragments, we understand it's a free, we understand all of that. But when you break it down for an entire month, you want to entice people to log in, that's your best foot forward. It just, to me, it's just not. It's just really not. You could even given away Boy Kakashi and people would have been hyped for it. You could have given away Obito. You didn't have to give away someone that was just amazing. You know, no one's saying that you had to give us the best ninjas of all time. You could have put in a Shizune. Like, anything would have been different or anything would have been better. I mean, the possibilities of who you could have put in there. And if you wanted to do a repeat, I don't think a lot of people would have been too mad about having Great Ninja War Kankuro or Great Ninja War Kiba again, because those are some solid ninjas that people are still using. So this is why people were a little upset about this. They're not ungrateful. It's just that when you think about an entire month of logging in, that's a long time. That's a month you'll never get back. And I think they should just take it just a little bit more weight to it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, once again, my name is FG3000. I got something I gotta do here, though. You know what? Just because I was gonna transform into Cat, we're gonna go ahead and transform into Jiraiya. What up? But that's pretty much it, guys. This is a hard instance, by the way. Fight together. When you get here, I'm not gonna spoil it because it's actually a really cool, very different instance. This instance is different than every other instance you've ever played in Naruto Online. This one is different, right? Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it, but this is a freaking hard instance. I think this is like a DPS check. I can't beat it. I cannot beat this instance and it's driving me crazy. I don't know why I wanted to tell you guys that, but you know, sometimes I have trouble stopping the video at times. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling the dice, and we will see you next video.